You're a female entrepreneur in the online space, comparison has probably gotten you in more ways than one. This is how you can combat that comparisonitis. Comparisonitis is one of the most common things that I see when it comes to imposter syndrome, because you're constantly looking at what everybody else is doing, at what everybody else is saying or putting out or launching, and it makes you feel really inadequate about yourself. So here are 4 ways that you can combat it daily. Remember that your thoughts create your reality. So if you are absorbing content that's making you feel bad, making you feel inadequate, making you feel not good enough, then you are going to start having those thoughts. So audit on a daily basis. Maybe you can start this today, just whose stories you're absorbing, and check in with yourself. Does watching this make me feel good, make me feel inspired, or does it make me feel bad? I fully advocate the use of the mute button on Instagram. And if somebody is making you feel really bad about yourself and there's no use having them on your Instagram, unfollow them. Even if it's your biz bestie and she's posting stuff about her launch and she's really excited about it, but you're just going through a hard time right now, it's okay to mute her. She's not going to know. And be really intentional about whose stories you're engaging with on Instagram. The rule is you're engaging with people who could potentially be a client, your friends, but really focus on that intentional scrolling instead of mindless scrolling, and mute and unfollow who you need to for your mental health. And I already know what you're thinking when it comes to muting your biz bestie or muting anybody and feeling like a bad person because you're not excited for somebody's wins. It is completely natural for your brain to see somebody be excited about something and you to internalize that and make it all about you and about how you're not achieving your goals. That is normal. So to protect your mental health at this time, if you're really suffering with comparisonitis, this is just a temporary solution that can really help you. Number 3 is assessing the emotion behind your goal. Why do you want what you want? Is it because you genuinely want it, or is it because you saw somebody else with it and they looked successful, happy, fulfilled, they were talking about how great it was, and you therefore decided, because you were comparing yourself, that you needed it to be good enough? How you do this is to stay in check with yourself and constantly reassess your goals on a continuous basis. Write them down, it'll change your life. But really assessing how the goal makes you feel once you've accomplished that goal. So this is a really powerful visualization technique in which you can actually feel the feels of what it would be like and see and hear all the things of what it would be like when you achieve that goal. And if that doesn't get you super pumped up and super excited and super thrilled about it, then you need to go back and reassess your goals. And lastly, the cause and effect model. Be at cause for everything that happens in your life. When you are at effect, you are saying that you cannot control your own thoughts and your own behavior, and you are basically at mercy for everything that happens to you. But that is actually a form of victimization, and it doesn't help push the needle forward in your business. So make sure you are being at cause for everything that's happening. If you are mindlessly scrolling and paying attention to what everyone else is doing, then you also have the power to change your thoughts, change your behavior, and turn it around.